before no trust vote. Rahul is back in Parliament. After 134 days, Rahul's Ghar Wapsi. Grand welcome by opposition bloc. Next, another Modi-Rahul battle. Top focus on 5 Line.
After 134 days in suspension, Rahul Gandhi is back in Parliament. It's a good day for democracy because the no-confidence motion led by the Congress party begins tomorrow. And as we confirm to you first here on India Today, Rahul Gandhi will be speaking tomorrow at noon, pretty much leading the charge on that no-confidence motion. We'll tell you what all of this means. We'll put up the political blocks and make it clear for you from both sides of the political fence what Rahul's return really means for politics on the road to 2024. Remember, only 9 months to go. I'm Shiv. This is 5 Live. Let's get straight to the headlines. Delhi Services Bill showdown rages in Parliament. Aam Aadmi Party hits back at Home Minister Amit Shah, alleges the bill gives control of Delhi to the centre. BJP alleges China linked the Congress in Parliament. BJP rakes up alleged Chinese funding for the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation after New York Times exposes China propaganda funding of Indian website NewsClick.
China NewsClick, a part of a umbilical cord. राहुल जी की नकली मोहब्बत की दुकान में चीनी सामान के साफ नजर आने लगा.
Explosive revelation on pre-planned new riots. Chilling WhatsApp chats expose conspiracy. Communal poison spewed to mobilize the mob. Sinister attack on Shobha Yatra orchestrated. Siddaramaiah government under the lens yet again just a few weeks after being voted to power. Karnataka governor raises corruption charges against agriculture minister. Cheluvaraswamy calls allegations false. Furious BSP MP, BJP MLC verbal spat on stage, caught on camera. Danish Ali stops BJP MLC's Bharat Mata chant on stage. BJP Neta Vijay Varghya threatens, says can kill anti-Bharat brigade. The grand Ghar Wapsi of Rahul Gandhi couldn't have possibly been celebrated with greater fervour by opposition parties than it was today. Each and every picture coming out of Parliament from outside, from inside, showed that the opposition was uniting in its swagatam of Rahul Gandhi, who returns to Parliament as Lok Sabha MP from Wayanad after 134 days in suspension. Remember, there was quite a bit of suspense and some politics over whether Rahul Gandhi would be reinstated as a member of Parliament ahead of the big no-confidence motion that kicks off tomorrow in the Parliament. But all of that is settled now with Rahul Gandhi back in Parliament. There was a huge congregation of opposition MPs who stood outside Parliament to welcome Rahul as he walked in. There was a lot of dhol baja. There was some cultural performances as well. There was a lot of laddus being fed to each other. And finally, Rahul Gandhi took the chair once again as Lok Sabha MP. As you can imagine, on the road to 2024, the Congress's by far most popular leader is back in the hot seat. Take a look at some of the reactions.
It's a welcome decision by Honorable Speaker. They had implemented the Supreme Court order, and we all were hearing conspiracies by the government to stop Mr. Rahul Gandhi ji, but Honorable Speaker has overruled that thing and he has prevailed on the justice. We welcome and thank the Honorable Speaker for the decision.
कांग्रेस पार्टी सब ने अपने आप का एक मूर्खता प्रदर्शन करते हैं। जहां तक मैं बोलना चाहता हूं, ये तो क्या है, उस कल वो फ्राइडे आ गया है और सैटरडे संडे शायद नहीं होगा। वो स्पीकर आज निर्णय किया है और क्या है, आज तो जो फ्राइडे होने के बाद आज तो रिस्टोर हो गए ना। कम से कम जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल इंस्टीट्यूशन के बीच में जब चलता है विषय, थोड़ा संयम तो रखना पड़ेगा। तो ऐसे तो बाकी एमपीस को भी हुआ है। तो इसलिए जो कानूनी प्रक्रिया है, संवैधानिक प्रक्रिया है, वो प्रक्रिया हमने बिना डिले किया है।
बिल्कुल प्रोसीजर होता है कि जिस तरीके से उनकी सदस्यता रद्द हुई थी कन्विक्शन होने पर और उनका और स्टे आया है सुप्रीम कोर्ट का, इतना उनको समय लगा उनको रीइंस्टेट करने के लिए। उस पर ही सवाल उठ खड़ा होता है कि किस तरीके की हिपोक्रेसी है कि आप सदस्यता रद्द तो कर देते हैं, बहाल करने के लिए आपकी इतनी रिक्वेस्ट करनी पड़ती है। साथ ही साथ अभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के एक MP का कन्विक्शन हुआ है, क्या उनकी सदस्यता रद्द हो गई है, क्या उनसे घर खींच लिया गया है। तो ये सारी चीजें हैं, अभी हिपोक्रेसी दर्शाता है। बट वी वेलकम हिम बैक। होपफुली वो अपनी आवाज फिर से बुलंद करेंगे।
माननीय सुप्रीम कोर्ट को बधाई, जिसकी वजह से पूरे देश की जनता का लोकतंत्र पे भरोसा बढ़ा है, न्यायालय पर भरोसा बढ़ा है। और हमें उम्मीद है कि जिस तरीके से भारतीय जनता पार्टी का जिस तरीके से काम करने का तरीका है कि लोगों की सदस्यता ले ले, हमें उम्मीद है औरों की भी सदस्यता वापस होगी।
Now let's just do a quick SWOT analysis. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats for all sides, with Rahul Gandhi now returning to Parliament. Let's first look at the strengths for the Congress. Rahul Gandhi is by far the Congress's most popular leader. He gets to lead the charge ahead of 2024. As it stands confirmed, he's going to be leading the charge tomorrow in Parliament at that no-confidence motion as well. And let's face it, Rahul Gandhi is perhaps, in the constellation of the opposition, best suited to amplify the issues of Manipur, price rise, riots, unrest, etc. Now let's look equally at the weaknesses, because there are also many. Number one, Rahul in Parliament has consistently proven to be advantage BJP no matter which way you look at it, not least because of Rahul Gandhi's own performance so far in Parliament. Number two, Rahul Gandhi back in Parliament gives the BJP a chance to make it Modi versus Rahul Gandhi, which is what the Congress wants to avoid at all costs. Number three, every single speech, every utterance by Rahul Gandhi will push the notion of a presidential battle. His persona, his words will all push the idea that the Congress is projecting Rahul Gandhi against the Prime Minister, which is what the BJP wants, which the Congress definitely does not want. Now let's come to the opportunities. Number one, it's a chance for Rahul Gandhi to prove that he can be a boss in this new India alliance of the opposition. Number two, it's a chance for Rahul Gandhi to rally the many, even now, the warring opposition parties within the larger India alliance. Number three, it's a chance for Rahul Gandhi, and he's done so quite well over the last couple of years, to shed that unserious image that he had during the 2019 campaign. There are, however, opportunities, but there are also threats now. Since this is a SWOT analysis, let's look at three threats now. It gives the BJP a chance to make this entire election about Rahul Gandhi, which is what the Congress does not want. It runs the risk of Rahul's words being used by the BJP to completely divert. Rahul Gandhi back in Parliament means he gets to speak. Each and everything he says can be used by the BJP to twist and turn and divert from what the Congress is hoping will be the main issues at hand. And finally, Rahul Gandhi is now exposed and vulnerable to a very familiar attack that has been pointed at him for a long time. He gets to be labelled as a disgruntled dynast who is attempting to become Prime Minister for the third time against a hyper-popular leader like Narendra Modi. So these are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats that you had better keep in mind when Rahul Gandhi opens up and makes his first speech after his suspension tomorrow in Parliament. Now, one of the most viral moments involving Prime Minister Modi and Rahul Gandhi in Parliament so far is an incident that I hardly need to revive or jog your memory about. It happened in 2018 during the no trust vote at that time in the vote of thanks, when Rahul Gandhi's infamous hug and wink episode. Everyone remembers how Rahul Gandhi had walked across the aisle, hugged the Prime Minister, gone back, sat in his seat, and then winked at his then colleague Jyotiraditya Scindia, who since then has moved, of course, to the BJP. This incident in many people's eyes is a signature moment as far as Modi-Rahul relations are concerned. Let's look at it once in full.
No, this is not necessary. No.
The hug and the wink episode came just a year before the 2019 elections, and everyone has seen what happened in the 2019 elections. Rahul Gandhi, at that time, with the hug and wink episode, had captured the headlines. It had looked very charismatic. He had talked all about pyar ka dukaan, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, it only amplified Rahul Gandhi's reputation of being an unserious politician. That is the aftertaste of this entire episode. Since then, Rahul Gandhi has worked on nurturing a much more serious persona, not one that treats Parliament like his living room, but rather someone who embarked on a very, very high-profile Bharat Jodo Yatra, someone who is seen to have been involved in some way or the other in the big success of the Congress party in Karnataka. And a great amount of the image, messaging and effort around Rahul Gandhi over the last 5 years has been to try and get the Indian electorate to forget this image of a winking Rahul in Parliament, because that was an image that became stuck in people's eyes and people's minds. Now Rahul Gandhi, looking much more disheveled with a beard and hair, etc., is looking to be taken much more seriously. Will his re-entry into Parliament now bring about that seriousness, and will that give the Congress the advantage, or will it give the BJP the advantage, is a question that I cannot answer. Only the people of India will answer over the next 10 months. Now, the last Rahul Gandhi versus Prime Minister Modi showdown was in February this year, just before Rahul Gandhi was suspended. The setting was the reply to the President's motion of thanks. Rahul Gandhi's speech focused only on the Adani issue, big parts of which had then to be expunged. In 2022, the previous year, the motion of thanks saw a direct Rahul versus Modi debate. We've pulled out the most fiery bits of those two exchanges. Take a look.
This is not necessary. No.
A jadoo ki jhappi, and then the infamous aankh mare moment.
मैं पहली बार यहाँ आया था, बहुत सी चीजें नई जानने को मिली जिसका कुछ अर्थ ही जिंदगी में पता नहीं था। पहली बार मुझे पता चला कि गले मिलना और गले पड़ना में क्या अंतर होता है। ये पहली बार पता चला मुझे। पहली बार मैं देख रहा हूं कि सदन में आंखों से गुस्ताखियां होती हैं। ये आंखों की गुस्ताखियों वाला खेल भी पहली बार इसी सदन में देखने को मिला।
These viral images were back in July 2018, the last time Rahul Gandhi and Modi crossed swords in Parliament. A flashback that remains a viral talking point in India's roller coaster politics. But unlike the 2018 hug-wink episode, however, Modi was absent for Rahul's offensive.
आपके अंदर मेरे लिए गुस्सा है, आपके लिए मैं पप्पू हूँ, आपके लिए मैं अलग अलग गाली दे सकते हो, मगर मेरे अंदर आपके खिलाफ इतना सा भी गुस्सा, इतना सा भी क्रोध, इतनी सी भी नफरत नहीं है। मैं कांग्रेस हूँ और ये सब कांग्रेस हैं।
And Rahul returned the favor by staying away from Parliament when Modi mounted his lengthy counter-attack.
अध्यक्ष जी, आप देखिए कि ये डिस्टर्ब तब करते हैं कि उनको अंदाजा आता है चोट बड़ी गहरी होने वाली है। उनको मालूम है उनको मालूम है कि मुसीबत में फंसे हैं आज, और कुछ लोग बोल करके भाग जाते हैं और जेलना ऐसे बेचारों को पड़ता है।
Very much in keeping with election atmosphere, both leaders have invoked their most aggressive campaign avatars.
There is another vision, a centralizing vision, the vision of a king. The idea of a king, which the Congress removed in 1947. We smashed that idea of a king. Now that idea of a king has come back. That there is a king, a Shahin Shah, a ruler of rulers, a master of masters. No matter what fantasies you might have, you will never ever rule over the people of the states of India.
सवाल चुनाव नतीजों का नहीं है, सवाल उन लोगों की नीयत का है, उनकी नेक दिली का है कि इतने बड़े लोकतंत्र में इतने साल तक शासन में रहने के बाद देश की जनता हमेशा हमेशा के लिए उनको क्यों नकार रही है, और जहां भी ठीक से लोगों ने राह पकड़ ली, दोबारा आपको प्रवेश करने नहीं दिया है। इतना सारा होने के बावजूद भी, इतना सारा पराजय होने के बावजूद भी ना आपका अहंकार जाता है, ना आपकी इकोसिस्टम आपके अहंकार को जाने देती है।
While Rahul Gandhi has come in for praise from many quarters for a focused speech that attacked the government on a variety of issues,
my grandmother was shot 32 times and my father was blown into bits. So I understand a little bit about what this country is. My blood has been sacrificed, not by me, by my great-grandfather, by my grandmother, by my father for this country. So I understand what it is. And you are fiddling with something very, very dangerous. Yes.
many saw vintage Modi that harked back to the unsparing, sardonic tone he wielded during the 2014 campaign.
कांग्रेस को हमेशा से इन बातों से नफरत रही है। विभाजनकारी मानसिकता उनके डीएनए में घुस गई है। अंग्रेज चले गए, लेकिन बांटो और राज करो, ये नीति कांग्रेस ने अपना चरित्र बना लिया है। और इसलिए ही आज कांग्रेस टुकड़े टुकड़े गैंग की लीडर बन गई है।
As it did in the last general election, will Rahul versus Modi be a repeat metaphor in the elections this season, and more importantly, in the run-up to 2024?
आज हिंदुस्तान में आप मेड इन इंडिया, मेड इन इंडिया, मेड इन इंडिया की बात करते रहते हो। मेड इन इंडिया हो ही नहीं सकता। आज बात खत्म हो गई है, क्योंकि मेड इन इंडिया वाले हैं कौन? मेड इन इंडिया वाले स्मॉल मीडियम वाले हैं, उनको आपने खत्म कर दिया। मेड इन इंडिया वाले कौन हैं? असंगठित लोग हैं, उनको आपने खत्म कर दिया, हटा दिया, परे कर दिया।
वो कहते हैं मेक इन इंडिया हो ही नहीं सकता है। बताओ, इसमें आनंद आ रहा है? कोई ऐसा हिंदुस्तान के लिए सोच सकता है क्या कि मेक इन इंडिया हो ही नहीं सकता? अरे भाई, आपको तकलीफ होगी, हम आकर के करेंगे, ठीक है, ऐसा बोलो। देश को क्यों गाली देते हो जी? देश के खिलाफ क्यों बोलते हो?
Bureau Report, India Today. Now remember, in 2018, the previous no-confidence motion against Prime Minister Modi had taken place. That motion was, of course, defeated. The Modi government was countered on rising crimes against minorities and women, as well as the government's contentious role in the alleged Rafale scam and the impact of demonetization. Here, just to jog your memory once again, are the highlights of that occasion.
I can see he's smiling, but there is a touch of nervousness in the gentleman. There is a touch of nervousness in the gentleman, and he is looking away from me. I can understand that. And now he cannot look into my eyes. He cannot look into my eyes. I can see that. How can it be? Because the Prime Minister has not been truthful. मैंने प्रधानमंत्री के बारे में साफ साफ बोला है और प्रधानमंत्री अपनी आंख मेरे आंख में नहीं डाल सकते हैं। ये सच्चाई है। कभी उधर देख रहे थे, कभी उधर देख रहे थे, मगर सच्चाई है, सच्चाई है। चलिए चलिए।
कि प्रधानमंत्री अपनी आंख में मेरी आंख भी नहीं डाल सकते। माननीय अध्यक्ष महोदया, सही, हम कौन होते हैं जो आपकी आंख में आंख डाल सके? कोई गरीब माँ का बेटा पिछड़ी जाति में पैदा हुआ, गांव से आया है। आप तो नामदार हैं, नामदार, हम तो कामदार हैं। आपकी आंख में आंख डालने की हिम्मत हमारी नहीं। आंखों की बात करने वालों की आंखों की हरकतों ने आज टीवी पे पूरा देश देख रहा है कैसे आंख खोली जा रही है, कैसे बंद की जा रही है। ये आंखों का खेल।
So there's a great deal of viral subject matter when it comes to the Modi-Rahul Takkar in Parliament. I want to get a perspective in from India Today's National Affairs editor Rahul Srivastav, who's had a ringside view of many of these things that most of us have only seen on YouTube, and they still have millions of views. Rahul, when it comes to Modi versus Rahul in Parliament, I mean, there is so much content. There is, there's the hug and wink episode. There is the vote of thanks fight that they had earlier this year. We had the big fight over Adani as well. Now with Rahul coming back in, do you think it's going to be different? Because the last time we saw it, Rahul Gandhi had rolled up his sleeves. He was extremely combative. But then there is also that lesson learned of not making it Modi versus Rahul, which is what the BJP is hoping to do.
Shiv, Shakespeare in The Tempest has said that what's past is prologue. So in 2018, the script for 2023 was written. July 26, and we are in August, so it's the same monsoon session.
Yeah.
Now, in 2018, what were the circumstances? Let's analyze that. Rahul Gandhi was feeling upbeat about Rafale, and, Chaukidar Chor hai, all those elements had already come in. Bhagidari, and all those templates were used in Parliament. Rahul Gandhi was definitely feeling much more upbeat compared to 2014 after that loss. But then Pulwama and several other things happened, and the advantage was lost. But the fact is that compared to that, today you have Rahul Gandhi through his Bharat Jodo Yatra and his foreign visits and these statements, perhaps has positioned himself as a slightly better position as a more accomplished leader, that he has been around in the country. The opposition, which was splintered at that time, is slightly more united with the 26 odd parties. They may not have as many MPs in terms commensurate manner. They have more. But the fact is that though India says that coalition says that no personality cult, will fight it as a collective, Rahul Gandhi, reinstated as a member of parliament, will be out there to prove a point.
Yeah.
That Mohabbat Ki Dukaan and the hate factory, his trip to Manipur last time, he will like to build on that. The Congress party will like to showcase Rahul Gandhi. Now, what does showcasing do? Now, how does it start? See, on the 26th of July, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge early in the morning rushed Mr. Gaurav Gogoi to go and submit a no confidence motion notice to the speaker.
Yes.
If you don't submit it to the speaker before 10, it does not get taken up on that day.
Right.
Now, there was a rush, but the moment it happened, TMC and others objected that why did you make it a solo affair? It had to be a collective affair. Therefore, yesterday it was decided. So that was the first problem which they ran into. Now, when they get onto the floor of the House, yes, Rahul Gandhi, we can expect a very aggressive Rahul Gandhi on the issues that the Congress wants to raise, because they will like to set up a perception battle. This is the first time, the 28th no confidence motion, first time you'll have a no confidence motion brought in not to corner the government, but to make a prime minister speak. So the idea is not the trust vote, they are going to lose that, but to set a perception battle.
Right.
Now, in that, if Rahul Gandhi does not position himself as ahead of the pack, then what's this whole
And
thing
he is
about?
going to be speaking at 12.
He's going to be speaking.
Yeah.
He's going to be speaking. Gaurav Gogoi is the man who moved it, so he'll speak first.
Yeah.
But the fact remains that Rahul Gandhi is set to intervene in this and going to speak the Congress side of the story. A lot of time to be allocated to opposition is going to be given to him. Now, if he does not position himself, then I think the point is lost. And if he positions, Prime Minister Modi and the BJP will be saying, we are loving it. Because that's exactly what they want.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Rahul. How much of showcasing of Rahul Gandhi can the Congress, strategize and do without running the risk of handing it to the BJP in terms of giving them the full opportunity to make this presidential, make this once again like 2018, 2019. This is, after all, Rahul versus Modi. Here is Rahul in his third attempt to, try for the Prime Minister's chair once again. That's what they'll do.
See, Shiv, there is a political dilemma that the Congress faces. I've been saying since 2018, the Congress has to decide whether it wants to defeat Narendra Modi or it wants to make Rahul Gandhi the Prime Minister. But in that dilemma, can Rahul Gandhi retract? Can he move back that much? But if Rahul Gandhi moves back, means Congress moves back. And that's not a very politically wise move because barring few states where there is a direct fight between BJP and the regional satraps, it is Congress versus the BJP. If Rahul Gandhi moves back, then he's moving back in states where the Congress is in a direct fight.
Absolutely.
For a strong opposition, the first say is that the Congress has to be strong. Say, for example, 1996, when the UF government came to power, the Congress had 150 odd seats. So without Congress getting 150, there is no dream of an opposition government. So that is why Rahul Gandhi can't move back. But if he moves back too much, he threatens the unity of India because there will be jitters. Why will Mamata Banerjee accept or Nitish Kumar accept or Arvind Kejriwal?
Absolutely.
I think I think they will be walking a very thin line tomorrow.
Very, very interesting. But Rahul Gandhi is going to be front and center. All eyes in many ways are going to be on him. 12 o'clock is when he begins his speech as part of that no confidence motion. Remember, our coverage starts early tomorrow. Rahul is going to be with us on our panel as we bring you the most watched coverage. And I'm already saying that of the big no confidence motion. Rahul, thank you very much.